My Steph Curry build was already one of the most broken builds on NBA 2K20. Now at Legend, this thing might break the game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm bringing you not only my Steph Curry build, but now that I've hit Legend, my Legend Steph Curry build. Now, there's a lot of things to get into, so please drop a like on the video. I'm not going to waste your time. We're going to get right into this build, and then we got some gameplay after, okay? So check this out, man. This build is a 6'2", pure shooting pie chart, but look at the attributes on this thing, man. It is such a Steph Curry build, and now that we hit Legend, you guys got to see these badges. But first, you see the attributes. I mean, the finishing is, decent. You can finish, the layup's pretty high, but outside of that, you're not going to be dunking on people and whatnot. But this is Steph, 99 mid, 99 three-pointer. I mean, we're talking about Steph Curry here, the greatest shooter in NBA history. That's exactly what we want. Now, the thing about this build is I made him 6'2". I still get 87 ball handling on this build, even though I'm a pure shooting pie chart. All right, so it's called a playmaking shot creator, but it's a pure sharp. Defense, we just did perimeter, lateral, and steal, and then you see the physicals down there. 93 speed, 96 acceleration, again on a pure sharpshooter. Not bad at all. Very Steph Curry-esque. Now, there's so many badges, okay? There's so many badges on this build. There's a lot to dive into, okay? So we get 13 finishing. We get 13 finishing, 40 shooting, 25 playmaking, and 11 defending. Okay, so I'm gonna break down exactly what I'm rocking in this video. Okay, so the big four for me have always been contact, giant, fancy, and slithery. Now we have one extra, so we put it on acrobat. But if you're looking for Steph Curry, maybe you want to take one of those gold badges off and put it on teardropper, because Steph, he gets in the lane, shoots the little floaters and stuff like that. But for me, I'm gonna leave it on slithery now. Maybe I'll experiment a little later on. 40 shooting badges, which means we can get 10 Hall of Fame shooting badges, which is exactly what we got. And honestly, what else could you want? We got catch and shoot, difficult, corner, dead eye, green machine, hot zone hunter, range extender, quick draw, tireless, and volume shooter. All on Hall of Fame on this build. I mean, I don't see what you would even think about changing. The main reason I have corner, you'd be like, oh, but you don't shoot corner, is when I shoot fades and hop shots. A lot of times you're running towards the baseline. Those count as corner, corner specialist activates. Now, we're a pure sharp, but we still have 25 playmaking badges. As you can see, we got everything we want. We got the dimer and the floor general to help our teammates out on gold, and then all the ball handling things, quick first step, space creator, ankle breaker, unpluckable, handles for days, all that type of stuff. And I just threw on Lob City Passer because I didn't really, what else would I really put on? Maybe if I was on threes, put on downhill to move a little bit quicker. I don't know, and then we got our bronze bailout. Maybe some people might say, oh, you want on this build, because you're shooting hop shots and fades and all types of stuff, you want to run gold bailout, which I could see, but for me, bronze bailout's the way to go. It's really, really good. It's probably the most underrated badge in the game. Last but not least, 11 defending / rebounding badges. Since we're small, clamps, intimidator, tireless. Maybe you want to go pickpocket, but honestly, I hate playing defense when I'm tired. Like when I have no stamina, it's impossible, especially on a player this size. I'd rather have tireless on gold, pickpocket, interceptor on bronze. So there you have it. That is my Legend Steph Curry build. A speed boosting, pure sharpshooter with 99 three-pointer and 40 shooting badge upgrades, man. To me, I said in my other video, if you want to make a playmaking shot creator, you're probably better off going with the shooting and playmaking pie chart for those Hall of Fame playmaking badges. But I like to be unique, and I want something different, which is why I made this build early on in the year. And I haven't showed too much gameplay on it, but to me, it's unique because of the amount of shots, difficult shots, insane shots. Like, you can hit stupid shots on this build, like contested. With those 10 Hall of Fame shooting badges, there's so much stuff you could do. Obviously, I feel like the other play shot, like I said, the shooting and the playmaking one is probably a little better if you're looking for, like, you're like a sweaty player that wants to play in comp tournaments and with money on the line. Sure, that build's probably a little bit better. But in terms of just having fun and shooting ridiculous shots, I mean, you can't go wrong with this build. And let's be real, Steph Curry is the greatest shooter ever. So in order to represent the greatest shooter ever, you gotta have the greatest shooting build. A 99 three-pointer with maximum shooting badges, that's the best shooting build you could possibly get in this game. And as you can see in this gameplay, we're running with Legend Steph Curry, Legend Klay Thompson, and then just bum ass Draymond Green. But you know what I mean, it is what it is. We we decided to do like a little Golden State Warriors kind of type video, especially because Steph just came back the other night, and a pretty good game. I think they lost to the Raptors, but Steph is back. I mean, we're all happy Steph is back. We all love to watch Steph play. One of the greatest players in the league, the greatest shooter we've ever seen. And I feel like this build is a perfect representation of Steph Curry, especially now that we hit Legend. Before, it was lacking a little bit in the playmaking department. It should have had more playmaking badges, but now that we're a Legend, 25 playmaking, that's plenty. That's plenty to get what we need. And then, like I said, the 10 Hall of Fame shooting badges. Now, all the gameplay you're going to see is on the threes court. I decided, since it's Steph, Clay, Draymond, obviously, let's go to the threes. But I'm really interested to see this build on the twos. Now, defensively, a bit of a liability because we're small. But we do have 11 defensive badges, so we could hold our own on the perimeter. We'll probably have to play high-low, play with a good big man that could pick up the paint, and then I just guard whoever's popping out to the three-point line. But I just feel like offensively on the twos, the twos, there's so much space, especially on a build that I can shoot literally from half court. I can fade limitless threes. I can shoot hop shot limitless threes. There's so much space. I feel like this build would be so annoying to guard because I can literally just speed boost side to side around a screen and then just fade from anywhere, shoot from half court like that, run to the baseline, shoot, off dribbles, shoot spin jumpers. I can shoot any type of shot in green consistently. And on the twos, when there's so much space, that's going to be a nightmare to guard, man. But talking about, Steph, Clay, Dre, the Golden State Warriors, listen, they have the worst record in the league right now this season. And a lot of people, because listen, we all got sick of Golden State just dominating the league when they had that super team, the greatest team ever, with KD, Steph, Clay, Dre, Boogie, just a bomb squad. If they didn't get injured, they would have won the finals again last year. We all know that. But obviously injuries are part of the game. But everyone's clowning them and whatnot because they got the worst record in the league. Y'all got to realize the Warriors are playing chess. They're not playing checkers. They basically decided we're just going to tank this season. We're going to have a terrible record. Next season, we're going to have healthy Steph back. Obviously, he just came back, but, he'll be there next season. Draymond, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins. And then they're going to get a really good draft pick this year, too, because their record is so bad. So maybe they can package something up and make a trade. People are talking about they're going to get Giannis. Listen, it sounds ridiculous, but it sounded ridiculous when people were saying Kevin Durant was going to sign with them too. So let's not write anything off. Now, for the sake of the league, I sure hope it doesn't happen, because if we have a Steph, Clay, Draymond, Giannis team, we're looking at the Warriors all over again, except instead of KD, they got Giannis, who honestly, I don't want to say fits even better, but you put Giannis with Steph and Clay around him, it's going to be a scary sight for sure. Now, I have seen some people asking me why I never played on my guard build. Like, because I posted this build months ago, by the way. And people were, I always see occasionally a comment here or there, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, about why aren't you playing on your guard build? You guys had to realize, when I was playing, I was trying to hit Legend. Half the time, of course, I was trying to win the game, but I'm going for rep. I'm trying to throw alley-oop. The people that were in the stream, I streamed for 3 hours. We won every game, throwing lobs the whole game, and I got 1%. Now, if I were to play on this dude, I'd be getting about half as much rep as I would playing on a slashing build catching lobs. Meaning, it would have took me 6 hours to get 1% if I was playing on this build. Y'all got to realize, you're grinding for Legend. Sometimes you got to sacrifice who you're playing on, how you're playing, because you're trying to get the rep. But now that I'm a Legend, I don't care about rep. I can play on any build I want. And I will certainly be on this build more, shooting these crazy half-court shots, shooting these off dribbles like you saw in the intro, off dribble limitless, fading limitless. It really doesn't matter on this build. You could green any type of shot. It really is the perfect Legend 99 overall Steph Curry build. Now, I do plan on bringing future videos with this one on the twos, showing you guys what's up with it on the twos. Maybe bring it to the stage, play against some lockdowns and see what we could do on it. I don't know. Definitely experiment on it more, but hopefully you got a little taste of what it's about today. We'll definitely play on it some more in the future. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. I'm out. Peace.